Holy smokes, it's favorite vlogger. Where the hell have you been? I know. I've been working. What else can I say? I've been working. I've been home. I've been taking care of my new home, which will be totally awesome in less than actually 5 weeks from now. We're moving into a nice ass house. I mean, it's fucking nice. Gonna have my own. Some would call it an office, but I call it a man bowser. So I have my own room basically, but of course I will be, sleeping with my wife and all the rest of that bullshit. But it's more like a office slash playroom. See what happens. But I got a mail from a guy by the name of Jonas. Not a lot of activity on my Facebook page, and before I get into Jonas's question, I would just kindly ask you guys to please go check down them links below and go to the Facebook one. And please like that, because there's a lot of stuff going on. It's a new game that's been taking the world by storm. It's called the Things game. I got a lot of people interested in leaving comments and stuff like that. But that'll be for some other future vlog. To Jonas's question. Jonas wanted to know, said, hey, favorite vlogger, if I can remember his mail. I wanted to know what is most popular in the States when it comes to the cars. Jonas, my man, I'm guessing that you have never been out of Denmark. Basically, I would say maybe, and this is a rough estimate, so don't hold me to it. I say maybe 80 to 85% of people in the States own a car is automatic. Because over in the States, unlike here in Denmark, they don't drive too much gear shift. Mainly because, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, and for those of you that are from the States, I mean, come on now, let's be real, let's be honest, come on. Majority of us are too daggum lazy to change gears. Of course, when I say that, we have to be an automatic, where basically we just start the key, put it in gear, and go. Mainly those types of the people that are doing the illegal stuff like eating, driving, fixing hair, and all that dangerous ass shit behind the wheel. I know, because I was one of them. Yes, I will admit, I would be like at Burger King, Checkers, McDonald's, whatever, order me lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever, and I'd be the main one behind the wheel eating like a whole hamburger or like some fries or some shit while I'm driving on 95. And I mean, granted, it's super dangerous. It truly is, but sometimes when you're just hungry, you hungry. But another thing is, a lot of those cars are automatic. It's just made that way. But one thing I can definitely say, you ain't got to worry about, if you drive gear shift in the States, you definitely ain't got to worry about burglars breaking into your car and taking your shit, because a good portion of people don't really want to bother fucking around with gear shift. They don't want to learn, hey, you got to give so much speed before you put it in second gear and all the rest of the stuff with, coupling and all the rest of it. They don't, it just doesn't affect them. So it's so much easier if you just hot wire a car, you bust the window open, come right in, get under the hood or whatever, and start it. There you go. So, but over here in Denmark, of course, you guys are the opposite. For those of you that are American, these people love them some gear shift. And I like it too, I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to learn this car here, but that's because I had a family that constantly kept pushing me, hey, you got to learn. So, I personally am starting to like driving in stick shift a little bit more often. Mainly because here, I guess you get a little bit more speed out of it compared to automatic. I don't particularly, there's not any one that I like specifically. So I kind of just, this is what I go for. But like when I'm back in the States and I'm on vacation, when I come back home, we rent a car, it's automatic. It's because that's what I know. I would love to rent a car that's gear shift, but the thing is, because I'm so used to, kilometer an hour here, I wouldn't know how to regulate that back in the States. So if the speed limit said 75, for example, on the highway, in my head, I could not regulate, okay, that's like 4th or 5th gear. Because I have 5 gear on this. Majority of the cars, they have 6 gear, and I'm not too I know how much it is, but I'm not, when I'm driving, I'm not thinking, okay, I have to be going 75, so I need to put it in between 4th and 5th gear and hold it there. No, I'm not doing all that shit. So, to Jonas, that is your question. That was your answer, man. I hope that's what you were asking, because you kind of formatted your question a little weird. I don't know if you're pertaining to gas. I mean, overseas, we don't bother with diesel. Diesel is, of course, the most expensive. Versus over here, you guys are flip-flop. Your normal gas, your benzene is more expensive, and your diesel is cheap. So, if I'm not too sure, I think I already fielded this question once, but I mean, I got no problem doing it again, man. So, Jonas, there you go, man. I hope I answered your question. For those of you that want to know what's going on with me, please, like I said, go check out Facebook and all the rest of that stuff. I'm not gonna preach anymore to you. I'm going to try to go swim back into work. I don't know if you can hear all that. Can you hear all that rain? It's ridiculous. But I love this weather. I ain't got to worry about working so hard. So, see y'all on the next video.